Hi, hello. So today we're going to be talking about the new Genshin update. If you don't want spoilers, click off this video now. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Twitter about Genshin needing a morally gray female character, or Genshin losing their morally gray female character, or things like that because of Signora and what happened to Signora. And I was gonna tweet this in a thread, but my threads do horrible on Twitter anyways, so I decided I'll make a video about it. I don't know why people are saying Signora is the morally gray character that we're losing, because, she was not morally gray. Signora's never been painted in a good light through the Traveler's eyes. From the first time we met Signora, she's always been portrayed as a villain.
Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
The only reason we see a different side of her in any way, shape, or form is through the set's Crimson Witch set. It gave her the potential to be a morally gray character, but I don't think she particularly is one or was one. But along with that, people are saying that Raiden Shogun's character has been ruined to some degree by the recent content and how she's been like waifu-fied or like been softened. But I don't think people realize the recent content still is in line with her morals and with her goals from what I understand of them and from what we've been given of them. And just because we're seeing a different side of those morals, it doesn't make them any less gray, because she is a morally gray character, in my opinion.
You who would defy eternity? Time for you to enlighten me.
So from our understanding currently, or my understanding currently, her goal is eternity for her people. Eternity, stillness, lack of progress. Because she believes progress is harmful to people due to Kanrion.
But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way.
It's not that she doesn't care about her people. Her whole goal is because she cares about her people. The issue lies in the fact that she is so determined for eternity, she doesn't care what happens to her people as long as this eternity happens, because she believes eternity is best for most people.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But there also is a gray type of thing there, because there's the lack of care for life and well-being, whereas there is a care for life and well-being. Like, there's the her that went and bought dango milk or whatever it is,
I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
and bought that person's shop out. But there's also the her that's like, yes, I knew about the vision hunt, and yes, I knew people were getting hurt.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity.
So basically, she's morally gray because on her path to saving people, she's willing to overlook people's suffering. And just because we are seeing her duality, because we are seeing that she can care about people and that she has always cared about people, it doesn't take away like her underlying fundamental thoughts of eternity. Like, you can even see it in little things she does. Like, she supports this stand, but she's like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna affect eternity.
Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
And then when she fights that person, she goes, this is another change in eternity.
Another anomaly in eternity.
There's still those little underlying things, her values of eternity.
I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
The idea of her stillness and stopping time is very much so reinforced by the fact that Inazuma has so much imagery and symbolism involving the afterlife, from the ghosts to the sakura trees to the yokai, because like every single animal in this fucking area is a yokai. This is just my theory. She seems to be cutting herself off from Celestia and cutting the people off from Celestia by taking away visions, by giving away her gnosis, by isolating them from the rest of the world. So like nothing can come in, so she has control over this small area. She may be trying to be the most like divine figure of Inazuma.
Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me.
She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict.
Fresh balls. Elegant.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye. I will see you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe.